Good morning, beloved. Good morning. So, how are you on this great, magnificent Monday, this miraculous Monday, this majestic Monday? It's Monday, and we want to get a jump on the day. There's been a lot going on, and we have been working vociferously with great intensity to make change and to be the change that we want to see in the world. And how about you? So I want to continue to inspire you. This is part of the work of Prayer Power Performance, the Beloved Lion Life Mastery Institute, Beloved Tribe Life, Beloved Lion, all those things that have taken an amalgamation in that form, but have taken a term of time, almost 3 decades, to perfect. So we're in the process of sharing that. And I hope that today's message, which is focusing on legacy, will give you some importance as you take 7 on this day. This part of the Take 7 series lasts 7 minutes. 7 minutes, not 10, 7 minutes, and we will rapidly get through the subject matter, but also we will hopefully inspire you to do something great on each and every day of your life, because we have this life to live and we need to live it to the fullest, optimizing the best in ourselves and in others so that we can achieve and accomplish great goals. So today's topic on this Take 7 is about legacy. Legacy is indeed important. In this room, which is the studio in the interim right now for the Prayer Power Performance channel, we had a meeting with our own children. And you need to meet with your children, because these times there's a battle, a war being waged for our children. And so part of our stewardship and part of our responsibility as parents is to make sure we impart to them those lessons that they need in order to make it in the world. And believe it or not, most children, we did, you did, our children do it to us, and their children will do it to them. Believe that our parents are somewhat detached, that what they know is not significant enough. But Chancellor Williams, in his book on stolen legacy, made reference to the importance of generational insight that must be transferred to children. And I know, as a proponent for that it is very important for us to also, in like manner, pass down the things that we need to pass down. Children are not going to like it. They're not going to like it. So, but nevertheless, we got to do it anyway. And particularly as they get older, just as we, as in phases ourselves, have things that we have to learn, do, and produce, so too it is with our children in that short 18-year, 19-year span, depending on where you are, where you've got to impart those critical lessons so that they can move on, do what they need to do. So that's the basis of today's topic. So last night we had a conversation about future generations and their impact on future generations by them learning some basic things. One basic thing was, before you leave this house, you got to make sure that your room is clean and straight. That's basic and fundamental. Now, some people don't understand the relationship between keeping yourself straight and making the world a better place, but I want to tell you it's consubstantial. There's a one-to-one relationship with order and making a contribution in the world. So we want our kids to know that. Hopefully you want your children to know that as well. So that they can go out in the world, and particularly as they get older, like in the last phase, we could break down the child process in let's say ages of like 1 through 4, 4 through 8, 8 through 12, 12 through 16, 16 through 18, 19, depending on where you are. We got one child that's approaching 16 in the household, another child that's approaching 15 in the household. So we're putting a little bit more pressure. We're tweaking them. We're putting a little bit more pressure. And you should as well, because if you want your children to shoulder great things and do great things in the world, we got to teach them this lesson. And unfortunately, for many of us, self-included, we don't learn and perfect these lessons until we get a little mature. See, as I am a little mature, but that gives us a short period of time. So in the line of the subject of legacy and future generations, the one point of action that I'm taking is Take 10 to Win. That's a program that I am dealing with elders and other individuals who need to be thinking about their legacy as well. And that's an offering. We have conversations through the Beloved Tribe Life about Take 10 to Win, Take 10 to Win, plus 10 to win. And then I want to tell you the reason why we do this, to give the foundational relationship between fundamental, basic behavior, fundamental things that you could do, you need to do to establish order, and the relationship between that and the order that you create and promote in the world, as well as the responsibility. Because I tell you, quite frankly, people that have that capacity are perceived correctly by others as individuals who can handle things, and they are tending to be your captains, your leaders, your drum majors, all of these positions of leadership, your principal officers, your presidents. All of these principal leaderships are extended to others because they have foundationally understood the relationship between being responsible and handling responsibility. People often say they want freedom. Freedom does not come to your benefit unless you take responsibility. So on today, Take 7, I want you to recognize, as we talk about legacy, future generations, our individual actions that we can take to make that a better world, a better place, and in my case, plus stand to win, I want you to think about that relationship between taking action and having abundance in your life. So when you have that abundance, because you've taken the necessary steps, if you create that abundant mindset in your children, they will be blessed with more and more resources to do more and more things, taking on greater positions of leadership and affecting the world in a dramatic way. So for today, as we think about legacy, as we think about future generations, I want you to join the Beloved Tribe Life, where we share a preponderance of this kind of information so that people can prepare their children to greatness. Y'all have a blessed day. That's it for this Take 7. Be blessed.